Welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode here on FC26, where today we start off with Chelsea in the Premier League, where we are currently 11 points clear off of Man City in first and second. We also have the Champions League round of 16 in today, where we are playing North London rivals Tottenham. So we'll be playing Tottenham in the North London rivals in the Champions League. And here we go. It is Arsenal versus Chelsea in the Premier League. Now, we are Ultimate as well. We are up to Ultimate difficulty. We have finally just decided to pull that trigger, so we'll see how it feels here as we get into Champions League knockout action after this game. Actually, we have the FA Cup before that. Saka into Victor. Victor back in for Bukayo. And Bukayo Saka's on the score sheet already. Ultimate or not, Arsenal or Arsenal. The game is going to be game. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. As Odegaard, Yekeres, it's beautiful football. And Victor Yekeres to make it 2-0 in 12 minutes. Ultimate with sliders. Arsenal's going to Arsenal. Corner for Chelsea here. Cole Palmer is going to look to go short to Enzo. Enzo crosses it in. Zubimendi wins that ball. Martinelli's technically still suspended for a little while here. Odegaard into Victor Yekeres. And Victor Yekeres now has Eberiche Eze. He will find Eber. And Eze will find the back end net. And Arsenal are 3-0 up here against Chelsea. 34 minutes in. And that's going to be this game done and dusted. We will jump to simulation just in case anything crazy happens. But we should have been picking up points now. Gitting gets one back at the end for a consolation goal. And we pick up all 3 points. Next up, we do have the Premier League. We have the Emirates FA Cup game here against Millwall. We have our second sheet out, which is a completely rotated 10. David Raya still stays in net because, well, I trust David Raya more than Kepa, especially on simulations. So, yeah, Mosquera starts, Ben White starts, Hincapi, Calafiore, Norgard, Marino, Paulo Dybala, and Madueke. I'm going to just allow Martinelli to play, seeing as we're not doing the wheel anymore. I'm just going to allow Martinelli to play. We'll jump in if need be, but hopefully we don't have to. And in the 74th minute, the deadlock is broken with Madueke scoring his first goal of the game. And he's going to get rewarded by coming off the field. Paulo Dybala is also going to come off for Eze. And we're going to look to close things out here. And a 1-0 win is good enough to get us to the next round of the FA Cup. We are into the quarterfinals, or is it the semis? No, it's the quarters. Yes, it's the quarters. Champions League here against the Tottenham. It's the forward-back James Maddison in the midfield, obviously in the likes of that, but we are looking to dominate them. And ideally, in this entirety of this fixture, in the first leg. If we can end the fixture in the first leg, that'd be great. We have full fitness, full strength. Let's get into it. Saka quickly into Yekeres, and Victor Yekeres will chase down by Van de Ven. But Saka will chase him down now. And Bukayo Saka crosses blocked. Second ball. Zubimendi will whip in across. It'll be Eze to try and win that. No. Saka on the second ball. No. Over the top for Martin Odegaard. He timed it perfectly, and Martin Odegaard is just off target. Bukayo Saka on set corner. Victor Yekeres, no. Zubimendi will chase it down. Martin Odegaard back out wide for Bukayo. Bukayo whipped in. It's William Saliba on the first ball. He won't win it. Second ball, he won't win it either. Kudus down the right-hand side. Kudus for Tottenham. On the first real attack for Tottenham. It's saved by David Raya. Headed away by Yurdi and Timber. And Arsenal survived that one, and we can hit them on the counterattack. Out wide for Eberiche Eze. A great first touch for Eze. And Eze's going to take it himself. Declan Rice, Odegaard, Eze, Victor Yekadej, Arsenal strike first. Might have taken us 40 minutes, but we get into the score sheet. It's 1-0. Odegaard out wide for Saka. The referee is going to allow us to play on for one more advantage here. Bukayo Saka now. Bukayo Saka doubles the lead, and Arsenal are going to halftime break with a 2-0 advantage here. Martin Odegaard on the ball. Martin Odegaard fake shot. James Maddison was coming back to defend, so we go out wide to Bukayo. And Bukayo Saka cross in, not to the right target. But Zubimeni won the second ball. Down to Declan. Into Eberiche Eze. And Eze now across the face of the net for Bukayo Saka. It's out for a corner. Kolo Muani is through, and Kolo Muani to get one back, and he will get one back for Tottenham. It's 2-1. They're back in it. Yekadej chases it down, gets the ball back. Odegaard gets the reception, and then in for Yekadej. Victor Yekadej straight at the keeper. He could have added such a great goal to his reservoir. Ethan Waneri now, who's on for Saka, trying to put the pressure on, trying to get the ball back from Tottenham, and Van Ven did well there. Odegaard over the top. Eze out wide, looking to regain that 2-goal lead before the end of the game. Is Yekadej onside? I hope so. I wasn't even the pass I wanted. I wanted that back to Odegaard. Yuri Timber into Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, Yekadej. Oh, he was through. Eze will lose the ball. That will be game over. Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. And here we go. Second leg of the Champions League. Couple changes for today's game. Hincapi starts at left back. We also have Paulo Dybala starting at cam for Martin Odegaard. Dybala into Bukayo Saka. And here comes Bukayo now. Down the right-hand side, Bukayo Saka whipped across in, back post for Eberiche Eze. Hit it on the volley and absolutely skyrocketed it. Declan Rice out wide for Eze, and Eberiche Eze now down the right-hand side. Eze to make up for his volley overhit. He finds the back end net, and Eberiche Eze redoubles the lead on aggregate for the Arsenal here. And celebrates in front of the Tottenham scums. Kolomwani is through, and Saliba takes him out. That could be a red card. We could be down to 10 men. I'll be surprised if it's not a red card. It is a straight red card. We are down to 10 men. And well, Paulo Dybala, I'm sorry, your time here was very, very, very short-lived here. Lewis Kelly's going to go back on the left-hand side. Hincapi at center back. And we are just going to be camless. Or are we going to be strikerless? Yeah, I don't know. We'll be camless. Copy out wide for Bukayo. And Bukayo now just trying to do something with it. And that's brilliant out of Bukayo. And Bukayo now. Oh, Victor Yekadej has to make that run. And that's halftime of the second half here. After the red card, Tottenham obviously had the front foot, but they're not doing anything with it. Kudus. Kulusevski intercepted by Declan Rice, and that's been the pattern for Tottenham for majority of this game. If they haven't had possession, which we've now controlled the second half completely by ourselves. Eze into Victor, and Victor saved by Vicario. Kudus crossed in brilliantly into Matthias Tell. Jurgen Timber fell asleep, and Tottenham are back in it. They have 12 minutes left to go. And this is the last chance for Tottenham, and they have no provision of getting up the field unless they do now here. Tottenham on the attack for one last time. The cross is in. Oh, and Kudus just had to finish it. It's Udogi now on the ball. It's Udogi into Kolomwani, and Mikel Merino intercepts it, but they get it back here. The referee will allow this to play on. Kudus is on the ball now. Mohamed Kudus into Madison, into Kuleveski, and Kuleveski now stopped, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be game over. They lost all out attack at the end there to try and get that tying goal, but Arsenal are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And so when we come back, we will have more Premier League action where we are looking to wrap the Premier League title for the first time in over 20 years. We will also have more FA Cup action as we are into the quarterfinals of that against Brentford, where Chelsea are taking on Liverpool, Man City are taking on West Brom, and Man United are taking on Crawley Town. But we start tomorrow's episode with the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City. So our first look at some silverware will be at the very start of tomorrow's episode. There is that. Do we have the Champions League round quarterfinals? Yeah, we do. We have PSG versus Newcastle, Napoli versus Juventus. We are taking on Liverpool, and Atalanta versus Real Madrid. I will see y'all for that one tomorrow. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.